What is up, everybody? Today I'm just going to show y'all my favorite catfish bait recipe. There's a lot of different modifications that you can do to this. Well, basically whatever you want to do, man. Like catfish, like anything. We go to Costco, and my wife and I really like these chicken legs and thighs. They come packaged up like this. Comes with a bunch of them. You buy them in bulk, you get them a lot cheaper. And these are great because you can, cook these for a meal. But then if you want to use them for bait, just prepare them and use them for bait. Great stuff, really good for catfish bait. I'm fixing to show y'all my favorite way to make catfish bait with chicken. So, get you a knife, and we're just gonna open these up. Watch out for the juices, just like so. Okay, so you got your raw chicken right there. Okay, now you need some kind of vessel or receptacle to put this in. Normally, I would say grab a gallon size freezer Ziploc bag. However, I'm out. So, I'm going to use a Tupperware container instead. Just a nice deep, big Tupperware container will work just fine. And you can do this in bulk if you want to do like 5 or 6 packages of chicken. It's fine. I just got 2 right now. So, what you're going to do, don't worry about the fat, don't worry about any of that, okay? You're going to cut them into about 1-inch chunks. If they're a little big or a little small, that's fine. Just about 1-inch chunks, like so. Something that a reasonable sized catfish could easily fit into their mouths. Now, obviously, if you're fishing for giants, like if you're flathead fishing for 50 or 60 pound flathead, you want a little bit bigger. But this is, I find, really useful and really the best way to do it. So you get your 1-inch chunks, you throw them in the bucket, and just keep cutting until all of your chicken is prepared and ready to go. You can also do this with chicken breast. That works pretty well. Go to the store and get just a pack of cheap chicken breast cutlets or fillets, and it works pretty well with that too. But this stuff is usually cheaper. The thighs are typically cheaper. So if you're buying it just for bait, that's usually what you want to do. So if you're doing this in your kitchen and you make a mess like I have done, you get chicken juices everywhere, make sure you clean it up, because your significant other will yell at you if you don't. Make sure you sterilize it. These Lysol peroxide wipes are great for that. You just take it and wipe it down just like any of those little Clorox wipes or whatever. So, we've got our station cleaned off a little bit. Make sure we wash our hands. Always got to be careful around raw meats, especially chicken. So, as you can see, we have our bowl of cut chicken, roughly 1-inch cubes. But again, don't just stick to that. If it's a little different, it's okay. Right, so now we're going to take a packet, that is right, of strawberry Jell-O. You can get the Great Value, you can get the Jell-O brand. They both work just the same. You take a packet of the Jell-O and you pour it in here. Jell-O, if you don't know, gelatin is basically just rendered animal product, and it's like animal fats and all that. So next you're going to take some garlic, and you're going to put that in there. And you can be liberal or conservative with the garlic. Really doesn't make too much of a difference. And that's about it, y'all. We're going to put the lid on this thing. If you're using a freezer bag, zip it up real good and shake it up. Mix it up really well. Don't add water. You because the Jello will start breaking down some of this water in the chicken. It's gonna smell real funky, so get over that. And this, well, you know what? Let's add another pack of Jello. Depending on how much chicken or meat you use, you can do 1 or 2 packs. I really don't think there's such a thing as too much. To put too much Jello in there. Again, we'll just mix it up. Hold that lid nice and tight when you're shaking, y'all. Because if this stuff spills, it is a mess to clean up. There we go. It should look something like this. Don't add water. You're basically just going to take it, leave it as it is, and put it in the fridge. So yeah, you can leave it there for a couple of days. If it's going to be longer before you go fishing, and you're going to prep your bait beforehand, I suggest freezing it. But yeah, just put it in the fridge, and honestly, after a couple minutes, it'll start to really thicken up. The Jello will really start to break down those animal products, and the whole thing will just become this gelatinous, garlicky, meaty mess that catfish absolutely love.
Alright, y'all, well that's the end of the video about how to make this catfish bait. If you want to check out my catch and cook, I did a catfish catch and cook where I use this bait to catch catfish. I show you how I clean it, I show you how I cook it, and it's just a really great way to kind of bring everything together. If you want to check that video, I'm going to leave that in the description below, and I might post it up here on the screen somewhere. Definitely check that out. I think it's a really cool video and very informative. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your comments, for your likes and subscribes, and I will catch you guys next time on Backwoods, Alabama.